Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And the Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. The Demon Deacons offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Hunt is on its way. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Demania. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Got his man quickly. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Cavaliers are on the move. They'll try the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Cavalier! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Off-play action on first down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. Looking to scramble. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? He'll try the left side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Right finds his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The play action fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Demania. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Creates a little space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Hand off from the shotgun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
To the air on 2nd down. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Great job in coverage by the defense. He just had nowhere to go with the ball.
And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Lanning. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll try to do it himself. Looking for room at the 40.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds his man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback strolling away from Heat.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive game.
Breaks into the open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They'll run it on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's a Heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They're dealing with a second and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Demania. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On third and short, the power run here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Allegacy Stadium.
And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Makes the grab on the left. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the left. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Cavaliers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown, Virginia! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Boise State is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Kellen Moore out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 13 over Washington State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Webb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team.
Formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. QB got it himself. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Here's the pressure. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points, so it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Pressure coming, and he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Rush is on him. Short gain on the play before he slides. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The run from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. I don't know if it was, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Catch in the middle. It's Demania. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Brings up second down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Give to the running back. Fights off the defender. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Cavaliers are flying down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Webb. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete on the right side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Heaves it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Handoff from the gun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nothing doing again. A third straight stop behind the line of scrimmage. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Demania. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And another big play by this offense. And if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
35. Wake Forest, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, the ground game. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Cavaliers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Wake Forest, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. To the ground with the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Acho.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Quarterback on the keeper. Shakes off the defender. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback adapting. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's O'Grady. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.